What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol KODK for Eastman Kodak. On the left-hand side, we do have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. My goodness, is this thing back from the dead or what? I don't entirely know what's making it trend on social media right now. However, this thing has quite the history. Okay, let me pull up some more time here just in case you were not aware of what happened. I don't know, was it a year ago or so? Yeah, early on in or midsummer of 2020. Obviously, that was when this big nonsense move unfolded to the upside, and obviously it's given a majority of it back. Don't get me wrong, though, has found a bit of a floor higher than what it was prior to that big movement there. But again, this is just notorious here for kind of pumpy and dumpy activity. If I just scrunch back, I mean, you can see a number of times whenever there starts to become some volume here, pump, dump, right? Pump, dump, pump, dump. I mean, it has a very, very repeatable pattern. It's not to say that everyone is going to unfold this way. However, just start to be aware of the types of stocks that you're trading if you do decide to trade something like Kodak, okay? So let's zoom in and give ourselves that daily roadmap just because we have not traded this one or talked about it on the channel here at least. This is a newer channel that obviously happened prior to all this nonsense. So for what I'm seeing is basically this channel, right? So here is your daily channel between $6.80 up to about $7.40 if you like nice round numbers. If we get the breakout higher, what would be the target? Well, I would just note that this is the next obvious area of daily resistance at and around $7.80. After that, really focus on the green line, the 200 SMA from the daily time frame. Also note that that would pretty much bring us for a range double, right? Obviously, as that continues to slope ever so slightly lower, if there's a big breakout, that to me would be the zone of resistance just shy of $8. Again, are we even seeing a big breakout here? I'm not entirely convinced. Again, I don't know what's making this trend on social media right now. However, if we look at the 30-minute time frame, I mean, nothing about this is really suggesting that it's primed for a huge breakout. Don't get me wrong, it's trading back up towards the highs of today's session in the post market, but again, there's just nothing here. There's no large influx of volume that I'm seeing, at least as of right now, that would suggest big breakout coming until 8 plus during tomorrow's session. Now, I could be proven completely wrong. It could happen, and if it does, you're going to know based on volume right away. If we start trading anywhere north of 500,000 shares per 30-minute bar, and again, if this is going to be a big momentum squeeze, you would likely see millions of shares going through at a price point like this. So in the pre-market, if you start to see really solid volume, again, maybe those upside targets are in store. I have no way of knowing until that actually unfolds, just like no one else has any way of knowing until that actually unfolds. So those are my 2 cents to the upside. To the downside, it's all about this support trend line, okay? If we come in from the lows here and drag this out, that needs to hold if this is going to continue its way to the top end of the channel and break out, right? Obviously, anything underneath, also tying in with this horizontal area, let's go ahead and do that. Anything underneath this, so a break of the support trend line and this 709, puts into play the possibility for lower, arguably likely back down to the bottom end of the balance here at the 680. But if you like the midpoint, there you go. There's also a level at the $7 You could look out for support there. So those are my 2 cents here inside of Eastman Kodak. As the chart currently sits, sure, it isn't a 30-minute uptrend. We're approaching the top end of the balance. And as of now, I'm just not seeing a reason for a big breakout. There's no big catalyst here, nothing in the news. So those are my 2 cents on Eastman. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.